I'm Mark Bridge, and you're watching Pop Culture Galaxy Episode 3.
Contact 8,000 yards.
Is this some kind of exercise?
Probably.
So the Battleship trailer came out last week, and I don't know what to say. Really, Hasbro is pushing this to replace Transformers until Michael Bay makes up his mind to do Transformers 4. But so the special effects looks spectacular. You see lots of explosions. Somebody even described it as 2012 meets Transformers. I don't know what it is either seeing Rihanna in it and like her voice in the background while some spectacular action sequences going on. There's just something about it, but I'll reserve my judgment till I actually watch the movie. Hopefully it's not the same situation that happened with Transformers 3, where it's all action and no story. So, I'll reserve. But the trailer does look good. It does look good. It's just, I'm sort of worried. And it felt weird just seeing Rihanna in it. Like, okay, I guess she's in an action movie now. Let's see. So we had the Spike Video Game Awards held on Saturday night. And Skyrim turned out to be the big winner with Game of the Year. Around 10 trailers debuted that night, and some of them were a huge surprise. One being the new game from Naughty Dog, The Last of Us. Now they teased The Last of Us, which is a PlayStation 3 exclusive, but nothing much was said about it before the Spike VGAs, until when you actually saw the trailer and you saw the big Naughty Dog symbol come up, and it's like, oh my god, Naughty Dog has a new game. This is the same company that made the Uncharted series, so for them to be making another game now, they're gonna bring the quality that we've known since Uncharted and even Jack and Dexter. So basically, in the trailer you see a middle-aged man and a young teenage girl basically trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic city. And I don't know if there's going to be zombies, but whatever those creatures are, you see them being attacked by one of them, and the middle-aged man struggles with one until the girl actually stabs him. So whenever that game comes out, it's gonna bring the Naughty Dog signature to it. So we don't know if it's gonna be a co-op or if it's going to be just a single player main story. Hopefully it's a co-op. Maybe they're using this as a testing ground to see what their engine could be like if they did a co-op incorporated story. I think that'll be an interesting idea. Another trailer that blew my mind was the Metal Gear Rising trailer. Originally that game was called Metal Gear Solid Rising. Now they renamed it to Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. That game looks sick. There's you see Raiden basically slicing up a bunch of soldiers. Another interesting thing is this game was originally supposed to take place between Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 4, but apparently it's now taking place after Metal Gear Solid 4, which it's a thumbs up for me, because now you get a continuation of the Metal Gear saga, and this looks to be the new direction where it's going from Metal Gear Solid to Metal Gear Rising. This could be like the first part of a new saga, and I'm down for it. If this trailer gives an indication, you're gonna see a lot of action. It's no longer tactical espionage action, it's now lightning bolt action. So bring on Raiden. I've never had a problem with Raiden like a lot of people had. I always thought, he was a good character, especially when he became a cyborg ninja, and you're going to be using the cyborg ninja version of Raiden, which, I'm down for. So let's see, how that game's going to turn out when it actually releases. On the comic book side of things, Marvel announced a big event that'll be coming in the summer of 2012. Basically, it's going to be the Avengers versus the X-Men. Two of the biggest movie franchises is going to go head to head in the comic book universe. Now, this story has been planted way back in 2005 with the House of M, and now everything is basically leading up to the event of Avengers versus X-Men. So the story is the Phoenix Force is towering towards Earth, and it's looking for a new host. A lot of the heroes speculate that Hope is a new host. So the X-Men want to protect her, while the Avengers want to, either quarantine her or study her or even get rid of her. I'm not sure. But basically, the Avengers and the X-Men are at odds on what to do with Hope. So basically, they're going to go to war with each other over Hope. There was a press conference on live stream where they discussed different particulars about what's going to happen. It's going to be a 12-issue, count them, 12-issue saga. It'll also be shipped bi-weekly, so basically in 6 months you'll get all 12 parts. The writers on this are going to be Michael Bendis, Jason Aaron, Matt Fraction, and Jonathan Hickman. And the artists are going to be John Romita Jr., Olivier Coipel, and Adam Kubert. Now each of them are going to take, basically the story is going to be broken down into 3 acts, and each artist are going to take each act. So the internet is basically going ablaze, like, oh my god, another event. Like, why do we need another event, especially after Fear itself? Me, I don't mind. For one, you have to have events. It's a business. Marvel has to make some money. And then at the same time, we all know there was going to be an event when Hope is concerned. From the moment she was born, that was an event. To the time she came back from the future, that was an event. There's been a prediction that her return is going to be the catalyst of something huge, and that had to be an event. So this apparently is, it could be the event that that they were talking about, where Hope brings back the mutants, and a big war starts that'll cause the mutants to be in concentration camp. This could be the event. So that can't be just in a a regular issue. It's something that's basically if not global, it's basically a nationwide event. So the Avengers obviously are going to be involved, and the X-Men. So it's it's going to be an event. But they also described that the event tie-ins won't be as spread out as past events. It'll only basically be in the Avengers book and the X-Men books. So they won't go too crazy, but it's an event, so it has to spread in different books. So I'm actually looking forward to Avengers versus X-Men, or as they now call it, AVX. I like the branding, by the way. It looks pretty sick, like. So I expect to see more of those AVX symbols pop up in the future. They also said that everything from Schism, Fear Itself, Avengers Children Crusade, and Avengers X Sanction leads directly into the event, especially Avengers X Sanction and Avengers Children's Crusade is going to lead directly into the event. So I'm very excited, and it's going to be a massive, massive event.
Avengers vs. X-Men is one of the most aptly titled events in the history of comics events. It is
the two premier flagship families of Marvel Comics.
Slamming right against each other, button heads.
You're going to get to see who's stronger.
It is truly the one Marvel event you can't afford to miss.
There's never been an Avengers vs. X-Men super blowout, so it's almost like we have to do it.
First time we all sat down after Axel was editor-in-chief, and Axel was like, X-Men versus Avengers, it's time.
Pair these great writers with three of Marvel's biggest artists.
John Romita Jr.,
Olivier Coipel,
Adam Kubert.
They're top of their game, top of the field.
This is it. This is a big damn story.
It literally has everything a fan of superhero comics could possibly want.
We're going to go, balls to the wall, widescreen, big ideas, big action, big moments.
Like Civil War, there will be a winner and there will be a loser.
Only one's going to come out on the other side.
It's going to impact every book that we have.
We as creators are scared of it, we're nervous.
We're doing it. It is bigger, badder, and more berserk than anything Marvel's ever done.
Now it's time to check out my top 5 songs of the week. Here we go.
You'll never be mine. Innocent. You'll never be mine. You'll never be mine. Innocent. You'll never be mine. You'll never be mine.
Who's gonna save the world tonight? Who's gonna bring it back to life? We're gonna make it, you and I. We're gonna save the world tonight. Who's gonna save? Who's gonna bring?
'Cause I don't have the time, and I don't have the patience. Why do you take me for? Why am I still waiting? 'Cause while you decide, I'm stuck here suffocating. 'Cause if you can't find the time, my bleeding heart won't make it. My bleeding heart won't make it.
Okay guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and you can find me on Twitter and Facebook on the links below. Until next time, peace.